Hi there, my darling Aquarians. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week, the month of May 2025. So, my darling Aquarians, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Louise Hay Power Thought cards as, yes, your overarching energy, but also an affirmation for the month of May. Then we're going to move on to my 3-card spread using the tarot cards, and then we will finish off with a secret manifestation card. I felt drawn to having this as a kind of a law of attraction type of reading this month, my darling Aquarians. So that's why I felt drawn to pulling out some affirmation cards as well as the secret manifestation cards. So let us get your affirmation for the month of May. What does Aquarius need to know for the month of May 2025? My thoughts are creative. Love that. My thoughts are creative. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. Love this. Say out to every negative thought, my darling Aquarians. That's what you need. Your manifestation or your affirmation is, my thoughts are creative. Put that in the comments below. Claim it, affirm it, own it. All right, my darling Aquarians, let us see what messages we have for you for this month of May 2025. What messages do we have for my darling Aquarians for this month? The Lovers. 4 of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords. Love it. All right, my darling. Just make sure they're all in view. My darling Aquarians. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together. So you start off here with the beautiful Lovers card. And look, I'm not getting love at all from this reading. I mean, but love is always open to us, so take it how it resonates. But in the traditional tarot, the Lovers card was all about coming to a crossroads and, you know, either in a love relationship or some relationship, or just coming to a crossroads in general, having a choice or a decision to make. And that's what I'm getting off the Lovers card for you. I'm not getting love at all. You know, in the traditional tarot, there's a man and a woman, and then there is this mountain between them. There's the clouds, and then there is an angel above them. The mountain in between them represents just that, a mountain between them. So I feel that there is some kind of decision that you need to make, my darling Aquarians, this month. I feel that it's significant for you that you've come to a crossroads, and now is the time that you need to make that decision so you can move forward. That's what I feel off the Lovers card. Because then you've got the 4 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Pentacles is a card of holding on too tightly to something that we don't want to let it go. So my question to you, my darling Aquarians, is what are you holding on to for fear of letting go? My darling Aquarians, there's something that you're fearful of, I feel, that you're fearful of losing. But just remember, fear, false evidence appearing real. It's not real. Fear only has power if you give it power, my darling Aquarians. And I feel for you that it's you're holding on to something that you don't need to hold on to. You're holding on too tightly to something, and it's going to slip through your fingers. Like, I was always taught that if you scoop up water into your hand and you hold it too tightly like that, all the water escapes, it disappears. However, if you scoop it up and you just hold it in your hand, it stays there. It sits. The same with sand. If you scoop up sand and you hold it really tightly, it all falls through your fingers. But if you just scoop it up and you just let it sit, it will stay there. And I feel that's a message that you need to hear, my darling Aquarians, is that you just need to release some control here, I feel. Yeah, that's the message I'm getting for you off the Four of Pentacles. Because then you've got the beautiful Ace of Swords here. And the Ace of Swords is a card of, it's your Ace of Truth. It is a victory. It is a success, my darling Aquarians. It is the card of victory and success here, and you have it. It's showing up in your reading. It's also a card of speaking your truth. It's like they call it the Sword of Truth. You know, you can see it's above the mountains here, which means it is, you know, it is that higher self. It is above the mountains, which means you have clarity as well, my darling Aquarian. So I love this for you because the Ace of Swords, you know, like I said, it represents a victory, a success. And this is your end goal, my darling Aquarians. So if I'm going to put the whole reading together, I feel that there is something stopping you from moving forward, making a decision. And I feel it's whatever you're holding on to, an old way of doing something. You're holding on to old ideas, my darling Aquarians. And it's forced you to come to a crossroads because these old ideas, they're not working anymore. And you're recognizing that, which is a breakthrough. It's amazing. You know, you've exhausted this avenue here. It's now time to let it go. Let go of this old idea, my darling Aquarians, so you can move in the direction of, you know, your goal, wish, or dream. And you will have victory and success here. You will have a success, a victory over whatever this was left over here. The decisions you make here will bring this about. So, but the key is just to make the decision. Stop holding on to what's no longer serving you. Stop holding on to something for fear of letting it go. Whether that's a person, place, or thing, that's up to you. What is it that you're holding on to because you don't want to let it go, my darling Aquarians? And with the Lovers here, I feel it could be a person that you're holding on to. I feel that you've come to a crossroads in this relationship. And I'm not saying it's a love relationship. It could be any kind of relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be a work relationship, a family member, something like that, a friendship. I just feel that there's some relationship that's come to a crossroads here and you don't want to let it go. But I feel that you have to here in order for you to move forward and get your beautiful Ace of Swords, your beautiful Sword of Truth. Speaking your truth with this will release you, my darling Aquarians. That's what I feel. My thoughts are creative. Yes. What was the mantra? I say out to every negative thought. Yeah. You know, send them on their way. Send them packing, my darling Aquarians. You've got no time for that. It's time to release this and move on. So beautiful message for you, my darling Aquarians. And with that beautiful Ace of Swords, this is going to come to a victorious climax, I feel. All right, let's see what final messages we have for you, my darling Aquarians. What does Aquarius need to know? It's a final message. These cards are so slippery. All right. Before you think another thought, every thought will manifest unless you cancel it out with an opposing thought. Yes. So here is this. My thoughts are creative. So in line with what we were talking about. I mean, you can't make this up. Before you think another thought, say out to all negative thoughts, my darling Aquarians. What you think about, you bring about. Remember that. What you resist persists. So only think the thoughts of what it is that you want to bring into your life, my darling Aquarians. So yeah, beautiful messages for you this month, my darling Aquarians. Don't click away just yet. I would love to give you the details of my Tarot for Manifestation course. Did you know your tarot deck holds the key to unlocking your dream life? But most people aren't using it to its full potential when it comes to manifestation. I'm Becca L. Hart, and if you loved my book Tarot and the Law of Attraction, get ready for the next step. I've created a powerful mini course, Tarot for Manifestation, a step-by-step guide to creating your dream life. In just a short time, you'll learn how to use tarot as a manifestation tool to attract love, success, abundance, whatever you desire. I'll guide you through the exact process to turn your tarot readings into a manifestation powerhouse. You'll discover how to align your energy, program your subconscious, and work with your cards to create real results. But spaces for this are limited, and I don't want you to miss out. If you're ready to take your manifestation practice to the next level, click the link below now and join me inside. Let's make magic happen.